It's Friday night in Tallinn, Estonia, and it's just after 9 o'clock, and normally at 9 o'clock on a Friday night you would find me at home, maybe soaking in the jacuzzi, talking with the other members of the tub club back where I live in Casa del Sol in Santa Rosa. But tonight I decided to go out on the town and just kind of check out the Tallinn nightlife. From what I've seen or read, it's supposed to be a nice nightlife, and there is a restaurant here in town called the Beer House, and it's a themed restaurant, kind of like a German beer house, if you will. And I'm going to go in and have some dinner, and as I walk the streets I thought I'd shoot a video, and maybe I'll go into a pub or two, or maybe a bar or something like that, and give you an idea as to what it's like to be in Tallinn, Estonia on a Friday night. All right, just inside the walls of the Old Town, I come across a sign up on the left. You could see it. It says burlesque. And from what I read up in the tourist guides, these burlesque houses have really shot up here over the last several years. You'll see a lot of burlesque places. I'm not particularly interested in going into a burlesque place, but I'm sure a lot of guys are. So there is also a Irish pub up here, and the Irish pub is there you see the sign for the burlesque club. The Irish pub supposedly is a real popular place for karaoke, so I might stop in there on my way back. I don't plan on being out too late tonight, but who knows? You never know what'll happen when you're in a strange town and experience this. Here's those of you that like the window shop. Here is a nice window for the ladies with the mink. You can see the beautiful mink coats and mink boots and everything here. Very typical, I would think, of Scandinavia for their long, cold winters. Here are some more hats and boots. Be curious to know what the price of those are. Also, what I was reading on the tour guides or online was that up until recently the alcoholism rate wasn't really publicized or whatever, but in this country, and I think a lot of the other Scandinavian countries, they do have a problem with alcoholism. And you just go into the supermarket and you can see on a Friday night the amount of people that are just stocking up on alcohol. It's really something to see. But anyway, I'm just going to continue my walk along the entrance here to the Old Town. I had a dinner here last night at a place called the Old Haza, and it was one of the better meals I've had in a long time. Over here I see a store. It's a gift, looks like a gift store called the Estonian House, and I will go inside. Oftentimes when I travel, I try to pick up a little novelty to put on my bookcase back home, something like those little cars you see right there. But I'll walk inside and take a look and see what they have inside here. You can see they have a lot of wooden utensils for cooking. So this is kind of something that I would pick up for my bookcase back home. Just something to remind me of my travels, something a little bit different. Maybe I'll get myself a pair of slippers or something like that when I'm here. Sunday is going to be my day for shopping. Here you see some different leather that's here, and there's a lot of really good souvenirs you can pick up here. Some old leather-bound books. There's a travel journal right there. you can see. This is one of, if not the most well-preserved medieval villages in all of Europe. Up here you have some quilts. Sunday I'm going to do all of my shopping, I think. I got to be careful not to get too much because of the luggage. So you can see there's a typical apron that you would see here. Okay, so let's continue on. I'm getting hungry. Let's find the way over to the beer house. All right, right there is where I had the best dinner of my entire trip last night. The Old Hansa, which I think stands for the old house. And it is one of many landmarks here in Estonia. And as I walk along, I notice over here there's a gentleman playing some type of instrument and a woman singing along. Here's a little song I wrote, and Mike wants to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. The rent is late. We don't want to litigate. Don't worry. What's really nice about being here is the majority of the people speak English. They teach them English starting in the first class of school, and then from English, or then as the grades continue, they start teaching them German and Russian, but not until they're in their high school years. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, but how are you?
I'm fine. I was just telling people on the video that last night I had the best meal of my entire trip at the Old Hansa?
Really?
How do you pronounce that? Old Hansa?
Yes, Old Hansa.
Old Hansa.
Yes.
It's fantastic. Last night I had the ham. It was ham, I think,
yes,
with a little bun or something like that. It was delicious.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
It's the best. It's the best restaurant, I think, in all of Tallinn. No?
Yes, it's in the top of the 100 restaurants in the world. So.
In the world, but it's not as good as McDonald's, though. I mean, McDonald's is probably the best restaurant in the world. No?
I'd like to hit you now.
You'd like to hit me? Uh-oh.
McDonald's.
I better go away. Have a nice evening.
Have a nice evening, Honorable.
And here are the ladies handing out the almonds. Hello, may I have an almond?
Of course you can. It's a sweet almond.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Where are you from?
Thank you.
Where are you from?
The people here are just so friendly. This is the restaurant where I had dinner last night. Well, it's actually not a restaurant. This looks like a gift shop. Hello.
Hello.
This is the I guess this is the gift shop for the restaurant?
Yes, this is the medieval shop.
Oh, wonderful. I had the best meal of my trip last night.
Oh, very good, very good.
Here. It was fantastic. I'm going to do some serious shopping this weekend, I believe. Look at these shoes. And aren't that something? That would be a good souvenir right there. Pretty expensive. There's some old soap. Okay, so let's continue along my way. There is a, so I'm coming up, that's the town hall that you're looking at right there. And I'm going to continue on my way to the main square. I'm going to do a roundabout on the way to the beer house and take you through the main square here. Interestingly enough, it is rather quiet. I thought it might be a little more bustling than it is. But they have there's some people sitting having their dinner. You can see these lamb blankets, or if you will, sitting on the chairs. Really cool here today. If I were to turn the camera on myself, you would see that I look like a fish out of water here. I'm wearing my sandals and my attire as if I were walking through the beach of Santa Barbara. It's I wasn't expecting the weather to be as cool as it is, but nonetheless, I'm okay. I'm hanging in there with the weather. It's a welcome relief from the humidity that I've been experiencing for these last several weeks on my travels. Okay, so this square is rather empty, interestingly enough. I'll give you a nice shot of the town hall there. There's the town hall, and the beer house is right up the street. And I can almost guarantee you that the beer house is not going to be empty. I've been in there twice, and they've got live music, and people are dancing and having a good time and drinking beer. So I'm going to go check out the beer house on my Friday night in Tallinn. Looks like a woman on a stag party here.
Hi.
Hello. Are you on a stag party?
Yes.
Well, now you're on YouTube. You're on YouTube now.
Thank you.
Tonight you will be on YouTube. When are you getting married?
Next week. Next week.
Next week?
Yes.
And where are you going to go on your honeymoon?
No.
You don't know?
Stay home.
You're going to stay home?
Yes, because I have 3 children.
Ah, well, you can have a lot of fun at home also, huh?
That's yes.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
You have it too. Bye.
Okay. So there's seems like a pretty relaxed stag party from what I've seen. Here's a gentleman serving up something here. What are you serving me?
Would you like to try pizza?
Pizza?
Yes.
But this is Estonia, not Italy.
Yes. Maybe you like to eat or drink, please welcome.
I'm going to have dinner tonight at the beer house. The beer house is good, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the beer house. But thank you. Maybe tomorrow I'll have lunch here.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
You too. Goodbye.
So these restaurants, they hire usually young, attractive people to stand outside and try to lure tourists like me in for a bite to eat. Sometimes it works with me, but anyway. So this is the street here where the beer house is located. And they had a sign that I saw yesterday that said no cameras. But I'll see if I can't sneak a few shots inside. You see, there's their kegs. They make their beer here. It's really a lovely street. Tallinn is such a magical place. It's really a must-see stop on a tour of Europe. So this is the beer house, and I'm having second thoughts as I stand outside here, because I stopped in a cigar shop right across the street, and there were 2 girls in the cigar shop, and they told me that if I want a really good meal, the best restaurant in town is I think it's called the Pepper Mill or Pepper Sack or something, across from the old house. But nonetheless, I'll debate. I might go in here and check it out and then see if I'm going to eat here, or maybe go back down the street to have a bite. So this is the entrance to the beer house. They have an old pirate ship here inside, and it looks quite crowded. The band is playing. I'm going to go on inside and see if I might decide to stay. stopped me with the camera yet. We got a big bar back here. Show, huh? While you're having dinner. I think it's intermission for the band. Continue our way back to the crowd. And then in the back here, there's like little houses that you can actually eat in. So it's set up to be just like a village. It's really a nice atmosphere. All right, I'm gonna find a table and get myself something to eat. From the crowd out full belly, I walked my way down and I found a square where apparently there's quite a few clubs. I'm not going to go in any of the clubs, but I thought I'd walk down here anyway. And this is called Freedom Square, as I understand it. And it's just, I'm not sure if this is part of Old Town or not. Looks like they have a big screen over there, going over there with the Olympics on. And actually not a lot of people, but I can hear some techno beats happening as there's some clubs around here. And then of interest here is this gate that I'm standing on top of. It's in the ground, and you can look down at it. And it's called the Harju Gate. And it looks like the first mention of it was in the year 1355. And it was later replaced with another gate. And they have it on display here in the what I believe is Freedom Square. So I'm going to take a walk through here. I see some street performers over here. Looks like tossing up some flames, and we'll just take a look and see what all is in here in the Freedom Square. It's a pretty impressive cross right there, all illuminated. We've got a basketball court of all things set up over here. Siren of some sort going off. I've been here for about 3 days and I haven't seen this part of Tallinn. Guys performing with some flame. So let's continue on this Friday night in Tallinn and see what else I might find. All right, and to end off this Friday night in Tallinn, we're better placed to do so than in McDonald's, where I stopped to check my email on the Wi-Fi. And as you can see, it doesn't matter whether you're in Boise, Idaho, or Miami Beach, or Cleveland, or Santa Rosa, California, for that matter. McDonald's is the place to be on a Friday night. So hope you enjoyed the Friday night in Tallinn, and tomorrow's Saturday night. We'll see what that has in store.